Now at 11, falling from the sky, a luxury private jet with 5 people on board crashing onto I-75 and bursting into flames.
Dramatic videos capturing the fiery wreck. Drivers shocked as they watched it happen right in front of them.
Even just driving by, I had my windows up and the AC on. I could feel the heat from the flames.
This is CBS News Miami.
We've been on top of this breaking news all evening long. Good evening, I'm Elliot Rodriguez.
And I'm Lauren Pastrana. Thanks for tuning in tonight. 5 people were on board, 2 were killed. The other 3 somehow made it out of the jet alive.
CBS News Miami has live team coverage for you tonight. Nikiya Carrero and Larry Seward are following all angles of the deadly plane crash.
Let's begin with Larry joining us live tonight from Collier County near Naples. Larry, how's the scene looking at this hour?
Lauren, National Transportation Safety Board investigators, they are here and they are in control of everything that is happening in those southbound I-75 lanes behind me where you see those flashing lights. That is where that private jet crashed about 3 miles from the Naples airport. Riders and drivers in Naples steered clear of I-75, where a crowd of police lights and questions surround wreckage of a private jet from Fort Lauderdale.
I heard something shake the whole house, and I was like thinking someone was upstairs having a party.
Around 3:15 Friday afternoon,
Challenger Hopperjet 823 lost both engines.
Drivers heard no engine roar, but saw the plane crash into a 22-foot sound wall about 3 miles east of the airport. Investigators say 5 people were on board. 2 died, 3 escaped. Joe Robinson recorded video showing several jogging away. Robinson felt the heat of those flames driving by.
My first instinct when I saw the people running from the plane, and they were running and seemed to be relatively okay and capable of getting away from the wreckage, that was a relief. But then, of course, just passing the wreckage and seeing how bad it was, it's tough to fathom anybody could survive a crash like that, so that's obviously a horrible thing to see.
The crash damaged 2 vehicles on the road. Investigators did not say how those inside are doing, but for hours, Collier County Sheriff deputies and Florida Highway Patrol troopers closed I-75, Naples' main road to Miami-Fort Lauderdale, in both directions. Gridlock followed until after rush hour, when National Transportation Safety Board investigators allowed authorities to reopen northbound lanes. It's not clear how long the NTSB needs to sift through evidence, but southbound lanes will remain closed until they're finished.
I didn't know them people from Adam, and I feel terrible.
Meanwhile, neighbors like Jordan Bell can't help thinking about those who died. Investigators tonight did not identify those killed, nor did they reveal the conditions on the survivors. For more on the company that owned the plane that crashed here, let's go to my colleague Nikiya Carrero, who is at Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport. Nikiya.
Larry, what we've learned so far is the final destination for that plane was supposed to be here at the Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport. The plane was operated by a company called Hopperjet Worldwide Jet Charter, and according to FlightAware, that plane actually left here this morning, traveled to Ohio, was coming back to the South Florida area when it crashed near Naples.
Question 574. Okay, Challenger Hopperjet 823 lost both engines. Emergency. I'm making an emergency landing.
Drivers, got the emergency clear to land runway 23. Is that Hopperjet 823?
We're clear to land, but we're not going to make the runway. We've lost both engines.
What you just heard was the final transmission between the twin-engine jet and an air traffic control tower, moments before the plane went down and burst into flames. That plane belonging to a private jet company based in Fort Lauderdale. According to their website, Hopperjet has been in business since 1976.
Shadow 5, there are 2 northwest right over I-75. Hopperjet 823.
Everybody stand by. There's an alert 3 in progress. Everybody stand by.
Tower Shadow 5 rescue helicopter request to go to the scene. Shadow 5, proceed direct as requested.
This is the actual plane, a Challenger 604. On the website, there are pictures of the outside and inside of the luxury private jet. Some describe it as a limousine in the sky. It could sit up to 12 passengers, has high-speed internet, and plush leather seating. CBS News Miami spoke with the former Naples fire chief about responding to a major crash like this one.
the response in that area. I have every bit of confidence. They utilize the closest unit response in the Collier County area, and I am most certain that you had the Greater Naples Fire Rescue District, North Collier Fire Rescue District, City of Naples responded, in Collier County EMS. So I'm very confident that they had a rapid and expeditious response with their emergency apparatus.
Now, we reached out to HopaJet and have not heard back from them. Since we arrived here at the airport, there has been security at the entrance to where HopaJet's location is. In Fort Lauderdale, Nikiya Carrero, CBS News Miami.